What's up you guys, this is Junior Trader, and in this video we are taking a look at Palantir stock. So let's do the price action analysis. I have done some videos post earnings as well on Palantir, so I would highly suggest that guys check those videos out on my channel. What you can do is just go to my channel, go to the search box here and just type in Palantir, and usually it shows based off of the sequence. You will have to see what's the latest. For some reason, I don't know why YouTube doesn't show it as per the latest right away. But what I would suggest that guys check this video out 3 days ago that I did. What you can do is you can just click on this view full playlist. I categorize all my stocks in their own playlist. So you can just load that playlist, even just go to my playlist channel, well the category here, right up here, and then just go to Palantir playlist and it will give you everything in the sequence. Okay, so check that video out. That will already teach you quite a lot as for what we were talking about. But let's talk further in this video as what I'm expecting this thing to continue to do, and let's get through our analysis. Once I'll also let you know that guys, none of this is any financial advice and is only for education purposes. You are solely responsible for your own financial decisions and outcomes. I'm just sharing my opinion here, nothing more than that. All right, so we have Palantir that post earnings. The day after earnings, we sold off quite brutally, right? This thing tried to go up, stay above 20 days moving average. You can see that wick coming over there, but it couldn't, right? It sold off. And this was the level of structural change that I was watching. So there were two things that happened. So there are two videos that I did. One right when we had the earnings. This is not the earnings. In earnings it fell. So let's go to the 4 hours actually first. So this is what happened after earnings, right? Just during the earnings in the post market, things started selling off. And one of the videos that I did was back when price was trying to hold at $22.93. And I mentioned that guys, well, if Palantir can hold itself up here at $22.93, almost this area, the structure can will still stay bullish as long as it holds this level, $22.93. But falling throughout that closer to the end of the post market and later, we knew very well the next day it opened very low and it started to sell off, and the structure was guys already broken then, right? So we had to see the structure here. Not only that, it lost this structural trend line, but it also lost that pivot support, right? So that's where the structure changed. So let's go to the daily interval now. Now I have provided you a bit of background context as well. Now coming back here on the daily, and let me actually bring that trend line. Okay, I do want to emphasize that guys, as I'm bringing trend lines from lower time frames to the higher time frames, sometimes on trading view, they get crooked. So they move around a little bit. It's just something trading view thing. So, but usually it doesn't do that. Sometimes I notice, but yeah, we'll just keep that in mind. Look, see, it's not matching some of those pivots anymore, right? And I don't want to move it now because it messes up the things. Then on lower time frame, okay, let's take this back to the lower time frame, and then you get the idea, right? So I can draw another trend line just for the daily interval here for you guys, right, with the pivots. So you can see that we lost the structure. Not only that, we also rejected underneath of that. We lost the pivot at 22.93, and that was the change of structure that I talked about in one of my previous videos. So, and then I said that, well, so what I was looking for is continuation to the downside, at least first to, again, level by level. $20.33 was the possibility, and we are very close to that. So yes, we are still in the downtrend as what I talked about in my previous video. The structure is still downtrending, and so this is the level you are watching, $20.32. If Palantir will find support here or not, we have to see the price action at the lower time frames. And again, look, I'm teaching you how to read all of this and what levels to watch, right? At the end of the day, you still have to do your own effort and see what the price action is doing at those intervals or at those levels, and accordingly have your stop loss or take position if the structure starts to change around. But why it is important to watch $20.31 area is because this is where we had previous pivot, and also it's a demand zone after a gap up off of the earnings prior to the last earnings. So that's why this level is very important to watch. But yes, there's a likelihood that once we break $20.32, we will be coming down to 200 days moving average and will be continuing lower. right? So that's the direction that Palantir is heading towards. So again, like take partial profits out, like I do that once structure starts changing, I size in, size out, right? So now from here, let's go to the lower time frame more, and let's try to figure out more. All right, so what we have is the structure is still in the downtrend, guys, here. Okay, this is still a lower highs, lower lows, nothing more than that. Am I seeing any structural change to the upside? No. Let me actually adjust something here on my indicator as well. Intraday depth level low. Let's go there. All right. So if any structural change, that if it has to come, or Palantir, if he wants to see this thing again become bullish, it needs to get above first $20.96 and almost $21.10. So this is the range, this is the box first it needs to get out of before it can change any structure back again to the upside. This is for Monday though, right? Right over here. This is where it needs to get out and above from. Otherwise, no, this is still a area of potential rejection, and this may continue lower. So watch the price action around this $20.34, just the way it's looking like. Again, just trade level by level. As if intraday we start to get above $20.70, there could be an intraday upside come to $20.96, and then we are watching if this level rejects, and then potentially another leg down, and then you are seeing if it forms double bottom here at this significant level, and if it doesn't, then there is a next flush zone to that 200 days moving average and also almost $19. That's where the next significant level is for us, right? So level by level with the stop loss and the structure. So structure is still downtrending as of what I'm seeing in the price action. I'm not seeing any upside right now. Just keep that in mind, guys, okay? Yeah, so other than that, let's go back to the daily interval. Yeah, yeah, so guys, look, this is where, you know, I think, yeah, this has still more room to go lower. And I think Palantir has had its good run, and always take profits in the extensions, never get too greedy, all right? And again, size in, size out, you're still responsible for your own, you know, decisions. I'm, as I said, just providing my educational opinion here, nothing more than that. But yeah, I think we will head much, we have a room to continue lower, but I gave you the levels, and this display has been working out since the time I talked about it after this you know, sell-off that will continue lower. And yeah, you have the levels to watch, structures to watch, as I explained on the hourly interval, so just follow that approach. And if structure will change, I'll talk about it, just like I have talked on all other stocks as well. And but yeah, this is for this video, guys, for Palantir. If you found it helpful, valuable, hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next videos. Take care. Bye.